Okay guys, I hope you understood this part. Alright, we are going to tackle trigonometric function. But for understanding trigonometric functions, we have got to understand certain thing called as allied angle. Allied angle method is also very significant for varieties of trigonometric numericals. Alright, now here in trigonometric function we are going to do principal solution and general solution. Here also we would be mostly using coterminal formula, okay, because it is all periodic. When I explained you in my previous video that after every 2 pi the value keeps on repeating, after every 2 pi the values keeps on repeating. Here also if I start from here, after every 2 pi is 360 degree, and that is 2 pi, right? 2 pi radians. Alright, so keeps on repeating, the values keeps on repeating. That is what was coterminal formula, and that is what periodicity. What do you mean by periodicity? Periodicity means that when the value keeps on repeating after a particular interval. So that's what we find it over here, right? Like this, 2 pi, and the value repeats. 2 pi, value repeats. So that is what is coterminal or periodicity. So general solution, it's basically using periodicity or coterminal formula, whereas here we require to know allied angle thing. Alright, so let's get into allied angle. Let's try and understand what is allied angle situation. Alright, in case of allied angle, what I write is trigonometric function bracket n pi by 2 plus or minus theta gives you trigonometric function, same or different. I'll explain you a bit later. Theta remains the same. The sign also you would check out how. Alright, in the simplest way I would explain. Now, this n can be odd or this n can be even. Now, if this n is odd, let us put some value. Let us put in 3. Alright. So, and let us also choose one simple trigonometric function and let it be cos. Alright. Cos 3 pi by 2 plus theta. How do we tackle? That is cos. If it is odd, its counterpart comes. Cos, sine. If it would have been cot, it would have been tan. If it would have been cosec, it would have been sec, and so on and so forth. Alright. Now, so we got this. If it is odd, cos gets converted to sine, and theta, as I told, theta remains the same, and it is plus theta. Now we have got to go to our unit circle. Now unit circle is going to give us a solution about sine. Now it is 3 pi. So why did I say you keep it in mind in terms of pi by 2? Because 0, pi by 2, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 plus theta. So it comes in 4th quadrant. Now in 4th quadrant you have got to see what sign does cos possess. Alright. Now here in 4th quadrant cos is positive. So it would be positive sine theta. Got it? Okay. Now suppose instead of cos I take say tan, and again another odd. Suppose I take 7 pi by 2 and this time I take minus theta. So the rule follows, if it is cot, it would be, if it is tan, it would be cot theta. No confusion. And it is 7 now. Let's check out this sign. What sign would it have? We are going to check out for this. So tan, it is 7 pi by 2. So we know if we rotate like that, we get here 4 pi by 2, right? Because 2 pi means what? It is 4 pi, 2 pi. 2 pi means what it is? It is 4 pi by 2. 2 cancels, 2 pi. So 4 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 6 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2 minus theta. So it would be coming in 3rd quadrant, right? When it comes in 3rd quadrant, now mind you, tan means any one of the trigo function, if it is negative, it would be negative. But if both are negative, then it would be positive. Alright. So here we know this is positive, this is negative, here it is positive, here it is negative. So here it is negative. So both are negative. So we end up with positive. So in third quadrant, both are negative. Since both are negative, and we know tan is sine over cos, so negative, so it gets positive. Fine. So I hope you are clear about odd. Now let us check out for even. What happens if we choose even number? Okay. What I do is, now there it was cos, so let me choose here sine. Sine. What do you want me to take? What number? Maybe I'll take 6 pi by 2 minus theta. Mind you, in case of even, the same function remains. If it is sine, here also we would have sine. And what? Theta. Mind you, in our case, theta would be some angle, right? 30, 45, 60, 90, whatever it is. It would be that thing, which would be straight away coming here. Alright. We would be requiring that while we are tackling principal solution. Got it? Okay. So this remains the same. Now let's check out sine. Sine is the same theory. One thing, see, in case of even, this is also same, these both are same. So, chalega. Anyone we keep in mind. For sine, we have got to look out for anyone. But I would advise that keep in mind that it is always LHS. Sine of LHS. For sine, we require the LHS trigo function. Got it? Okay. So 6 pi by 2. So we know it is 4 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 6 pi by 2, 6 pi by 2 minus theta. It comes here in the second quadrant, and second quadrant we are looking out for sine. Sine is positive, so surprisingly everything we got positive, so this also is positive. Got it? So this is how it goes on. Alright, so this is what is allied angle. Now you can jolly well ask me that it's okay, here talk in terms of pi by 2, but what if it is given something like this? If it is given as sine pi minus theta. Now here it's the even thing which would be applicable. Alright, why? Because see, if you say pi, won't it be 2 pi by 2? Now if I say 3 pi, if I say 3 pi, say plus theta, wouldn't it be 6 pi by 2? Alright, so you know this methodology, you need not by heart these. Directly apply your gray matter and get into it. So whether it be in terms of pi by 2 or whether it be in terms of pi, you can apply. So you can apply for pi and for even pi by 2, same rules are applicable. Okay, so you would have list of formulae of allied angle. No need of by hearting those formulae. You can directly apply your sense and check out whether it is odd or even. Once done, then go as per unit circle and check out what sign would it possess. This is what is allied angle. So you got to keep in mind this for principal solution, and you got to keep in mind this periodicity for general solution. Alright, just roughly, I'll make another video for this, but just roughly. So general solution, let me go in for principal solution. So principal solutions are those values which are equal or greater than 0 but less than 2 pi. Alright, we also mention it as we also mention it this way, whereas this is periodicity. Alright, this is periodicity. Now periodicity in the sense coterminal. So this would have lots of values. Alright, this would have, as I explained, this would have lots of values. So are we going to jot down all those values? No. For sine, cos, tan, we have a particular format. Sine square, cos square, tan square, we have a particular format. Put in values in those format, we will get the values of whatever 2 pi's, whatever number of 2 pi's you have added. Alright, so that's how it is. Whereas for this, we have got to also use a bit of allied angle. How? Let's see it in our next video. Alright.